Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
You find yourself in a tavern.
Oh, we should have checked for traps.
I knew he forgot something.
I think I can reason with him.
You killed his father.
Can I have sex with it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna touch a sword.
Don't touch the sword!
The child is evil, right?
Obviously.
I could cast Fireball.
Always cast fireball.
All right, roll for it. Welcome to Friday Night Quests. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Jay Jones. This week we bring you the fifth and final part of our adventure with Daniel Fernandez as Stu the Maniac Wellington. As for some announcements, Partial Arc is going to Gen Con this year, and it's just about a month away. We're going to be there from August 18th through August 19th, showcasing Partial Arc's own board game. That's right, we made a board game and it's called Mortals, and it's really, really fun. If you guys haven't had a chance to see us at other conventions, we've been showcasing it around for a year now, and it's pretty much in its final stages. So if you're there, come swing by, say hello to Mike, myself, Niels, Andrew, the Partial Arc crew, if you just want to talk about Friday Night Quests, or if you want to play a game of Mortals, just let us know. Either ping us on Twitter, or we'll be posting probably most of the day, so you'll see exactly where we are. We're going to be in the First Exposure Playtest Hall, so swing by and say hi, or play a game. Also, some other announcements. We've got the Aftermath episode coming up next week. Be sure to hop on Twitter and hashtag Aftermath and send us some questions to our Partial Arc account. I'm sure at the end of this adventure, you guys are going to have a lot of questions. So be sure to get those to us right away. We're going to be recording that really, really soon. Also, Daniel Fernandez is going to be joining me, so if you got any questions for him, send those in as well. And so, without any further ado, let's get to the game. Previously on Friday Night Quests, an army has plans to murder a god. A prince has gathered his forces to defend a child. A young woman has become a silver dragon. A con man has destroyed a holy woman's intellect. A wrestler has killed a fire giant. The Velvet League has gone to war.
So I'm flying, and I can do 80 feet. Am I back at the castle?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, great.
You can fly back on top of the castle, yeah.
Great. So as I'm approaching the castle, so we'll just say that landing is the last thing I do. As we approach, I'm gonna oh, no, you're right underneath me. I'm gonna really, yeah.
You can drop me off and then land somewhere else.
I was just gonna do cold breath along the way, but
Sure.
That's fine, just don't shoot at your feet.
okay. Don't shoot at yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like
I'm gonna do cold breath at the whatever soldiers are down, kind of like
Okay,
in front of me.
awesome.
So they have to make saves.
They do.
Are you the 20 that have been shooting at you with arrows?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like it's like a whole whoever's underneath me within a 60-foot cone.
Oh yeah, that
As
was just
I'm
like the prismatic.
traveling 80
That'll be
feet.
those 20. So here we go. Oh man, terrible roll. They're gonna get lit up with cold.
Oh God. This is 13d8.
oh man.
Those nights are not long for this world.
Each one must take 56
They're
cold
They're
damage.
dead.
They're freeze and shatter.
They're
Frozen.
frozen, solid, and dead.
Cool.
Oh my god.
And then we land.
just yay.
Yay!
I roll along the like tiled part of the roof and keep my longbow out, so I'm going to be firing at anybody trying to come towards the estate.
Okay. You guys have killed 70 soldiers. You guys have killed 70
There's only
knights at this
30
point.
soldiers left?
There's only 30 left.
Oh yeah, guys, we're cleaning up.
From Umbernox landing and you sending 20 to a different just plane to
Let's be
fight
fair, we
in a
haven't-
war forever.
We haven't killed 70. We've killed 50 and banished 20 to an unknowable hellscape.
Are they afraid yet? Are they gonna run? I mean, I think some of them are literally afraid.
So I'm gonna have to make some kind of general frightening thing. I mean, 2 dragons just wrecked their whole business, and you guys as well. Like, all right, here we go. And their whole siege weapon is gone. So here we go. The Blackguard aren't going anywhere, but let's see about the Knights. The Knights might be finding a new profession currently. So you land back on the top of the castle and roar out onto all of them. Umbernacht will land next to you as well and follow suit of seeing you roar. He roars as well.
Oh, I want to roar too. I roar too. And it doesn't. You can't hear me at all.
Roars are playing the drums.
Oh, you can do your pipe symphonic.
It only affects 30 feet. I'm not going to do that.
So you roar out across the battlefield, and just all the knights look around. Like, the 40 that were at the front are just gone. Half of them are just ice, and the other have just disappeared and vanished. They look back where the cavalry has been mostly destroyed by Umbernacht. Back where the ones that were fighting Stu, like, you're fine, and they're all dead, or dragon food. And they see, like, the dead, deceased Fire Knight with Krask, like, pinned underneath it, just trying to push it off. And they just turn and they leave. They just get the hell out of there. So the remaining 30 knights just run. The Blackguard get under the Fire Knight and unpin Krask and get him out. There's only 4 of them now, with the one that came out from the tent. The 5th has been killed by you, Horace, with that arrow to the throat. And Velga is nowhere to be seen. So, yeah, it's just them, pretty much.
I'm still in initiative with those guys.
Yeah. Oh, wait, with the Blackguard?
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Well, I'm kind of giving you the summation of what the knights do.
Yeah.
We can continue in initiative. Krask is up next. He's pissed. So
they're unpinning him?
Good.
They've unpinned him.
Okay.
Wait till we throw a shark at him.
Yeah. So he's charging. He's charging at the estates, flaming sword out, and he's running. Sweeney. Well, Umbernacht's up next, but he's still holding position on top of the estate.
That's fine.
We're gonna actually see if he recharges his acid breath. He does. All right. So he gets a nice he gets a nice loogie right in the throat, ready to go. Sweeney, you're up next.
Krask he's running for his full speed?
Yeah, he's in front of you now. He's running towards the
60 feet?
estates. Yeah, he's within 60 feet. He didn't run that far.
Dexterity saving throw for disintegration.
Oh boy.
I'm invisible. Does that mean he has... He's literally looking away from me and he can't see me and doesn't know I'm there. I'm in the rain now, so maybe people can see me. That's something to be aware of with the Blackguard.
He doesn't see you, so he'll have a disadvantage. That's fine. Nope. He does best.
He failed?
For sure.
Okay. He takes 73 points of force damage.
Force damage?
Yeah.
My goodness. He's still standing.
He looks bad off?
He doesn't look great. He's pretty hurting, guys. Ouch. What does that look like, by the way?
A beam of green energy, thin beam, comes from my pointing finger and just cleaves like through his shoulder and turns like his left arm to dust.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, he's not looking good. Okay, so up next is Stu. You're up.
Oh, and that, by the way, was the 6th round of my invisibility.
All right.
And of the giant-sized Umbernacht.
Yeah. I sort of shout down, "Archers, get ready!" Because the guys are charging. And I look at Umbernacht and I say, "Umbernacht, I'm sorry. I know you like feeling big. But I need to concentrate on something else right now."
Oh, okay. Whatever you need. I'm fine. So thank you for the big time.
No, it's been my pleasure.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're turning into a giant ape?
No, I'm turning into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh my god.
I'm going to jump off the roof of the building, and as I'm jumping, I'm going to turn into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Fair enough.
Roar and get between it. So these knights are charging the estate, and there's just a T-Rex standing between them. I've used up most of my spell slots, so like I'm just going to do this.
Go for broke. Fair enough. All right.
I'm a T-Rex.
You're a T-Rex.
And I roar.
Okay.
I'm not as good as a dragon. Like, let's not kid ourselves, but T-Rex is pretty good.
All right, 2 of the Blackguard break off to go after where that green energy just shot out of.
You mean where I'm hollow manning?
Yeah, where you're just hollow manning in the rain. They can kind of see you now.
Yeah, that's
while
cool.
2 more are going to just charge up after the T-Rex. So swinging at the T-Rex, each with, 3 attacks each.
I'm gonna pull up my T-Rex stats. I got him here.
T-Rex stat. Only 1 hits for the first one, so that's 9 slashing damage.
To be fair, the T-Rex does not have good armor.
What's his armor?
13.
Oh, so then 2 did. So that's 18, and then the second round is also... Oh my god. No, that one just barely missed. So another 18.
So 9 damage twice? Or 9 damage 4
No, 36
times?
damage to the T-Rex.
So 4 concentration checks.
Yep. 36 damage to the T-Rex, and then to you, Sweeney.
So what's the check on the concentration check? It's
Constitution.
Constitution, I'm sorry.
Saving throw.
Saving throw. What is the difficulty on
10, because you only took 9 damage 4 times.
Okay, cool. I'll be fine.
That's the number you didn't need.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, that's gonna be...
No, I mean, that's how it works.
Yeah, that's no T-Rex time.
Oh, man. That's too bad.
I'm
All
sorry,
right.
man.
No, that's how the dice go.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, so the black guard, the 2 that are attacking Sweeney, they
You know,
throw
it'd be
a
really good to have a
disadvantage.
halfling with that kind of ability.
So that's gonna be 2 misses.
Got another
and then the
polymorph
one-
spell.
They're rolling with.
So one will hit you.
They're rolling
Sweeney.
with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first one hits you for 9 damage.
No, I am using illusory self. That
Okay.
thing I always forget to do.
Yeah.
So I just create an illusion to myself, and it just swings through and misses.
Oh.
It allows me to just basically absorb 1 hit.
Okay.
And basically just like pop up an invisible like Loki's self and be like, ah, don't get me.
Next, what's your AC, by the way?
14.
Yeah, I figured. Next one swinging at you. That's a... oh, God. Yeah, luckily the crit won't hit you. But yeah, 2 more hits, so that's 18 damage.
What are those hits?
What type are they?
Will a shield get me the armor class I need to avoid them? Plus 5 bonus. Give me 19.
Not for either.
All right.
So
That's cool.
So you're taking 18 damage total.
2 hits.
Yeah.
9 damage each.
Yep.
2 concentration checks.
Yep.
Wow. Natural ones all
Natural
around.
1!
Oh.
Greater invisibility.
And the other was only a
is
4
gone.
plus. Didn't matter. Couldn't get to 10.
Okay. All right.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Horace, you're up. You're on top of the building.
How much
Okay.
damage was it total? 18?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna fire 3 more arrows,
Okay.
and
Fire away.
I'll focus on either one of the hurt blackguards.
Okay.
Yeah, is that good?
Yeah. There's the 2 that are fighting or about to fight Stu right now, or are fighting Stu, are hurt. Both of them.
Okay.
They were hit by the the big blast from Izzy.
Okay, one's a crit.
Oh boy.
Well, it's an arrow. It's a whopping what? 12.
Okay, so
At some point, the archers in the building are going to start firing, right? Okay.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
the lowest is 18. Does that miss?
No, that hits exactly.
Oh, okay, okay. Then let's see. So that's 27. So 35.
Oh boy. Jeez.
3 arrows.
Wow.
Just
Yeah.
into one guy. He's still standing, but
Okay.
he looks pretty beat up from
Okay.
those attacks. My goodness. Okay. Izzy, it's your turn.
How far away are they?
They're just down below you guys. So they're probably about 40 feet.
All right, I'm going to cold breathe on them.
Oh, okay. Well, you might hit
I'm here.
Stu as well.
Oh, shit.
If you fly above him, and then the blackguard are literally right next to Stu, you're gonna hit him.
Sorry.
You can hit Krask with it though. He's not up there yet.
Let's do that.
So you can full bore.
He's
hit
probably
him.
the one we need to be doing lots of damage to anyway.
Let's do Krask.
I mean, he already had a giant fall on him, but
DC 20 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I wonder how wise blackguards are. They're probably wiser than a giant.
Constitution. Oh, he actually passes by 22.
Okay, so you're gonna take. So it's 49 total. So it's like 24.
Is this cold damage?
Yeah.
Did you recharge the breath? You have to roll a d6.
Oh.
She rolls a 5 or 6.
Yay!
Nice.
6.
Well done. So what's the total damage? 49.
It's total 49, but because he succeeded his Constitution
So it's
saving
half.
throw, it's only half. So it's
Okay.
like 24.
24, yeah.
24.
Okay. Nice. He looks pretty messed up.
That's
from
Krask?
that.
Yep.
Yeah, he looks pretty beat from that. Okay, the people inside with the arrows are going to fire.
This is great because he's like lava.
They're going to shoot at the blackguard. Oh boy, excellent shots. My goodness. All but one. Okay.
These are our friends who are shooting?
Yeah, these are the people inside, yeah.
The children? Oh no, there are
Our soldiers,
bronze.
yeah.
bronze.
Our
Yeah.
12 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all just firing. All right, I need to...
I assume there's a couple kids. I don't know.
Couple
The teenagers, at least.
inside.
teens, yeah.
Inside, there's one kid who snuck away from the group, and
So
he's
that's-
sneaking through, and he's putting himself in position.
So that's
He's on his own
7 that
adventure.
have hit so far.
Like I think the teens are doing it.
Those
too.
2 didn't hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we'll do the kids.
we for sure put those.
What do we think
kids
their
up.
hit to hit is?
Well,
A 2?
aren't the kids in the fountain though? They can't really hit any.
Yeah, they can't from
Yeah,
there.
they can't.
I'm
kids are
thinking the
the-
bronze cubers that are up high
Yeah,
through
yeah,
the
yeah.
windows. So the 12 fired, so 7 hit. I mean, that's pretty good. So that is 35. Oh, shit. Yeah, that brings down the front blackguard that you hit with arrows. So you hit him with those 3 and then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 arrows in him, and he just drops to the ground.
Like that first
Just a
scene.
damn pincushion.
It's like the first scene in American Gods.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jenny, you totally hit that guy in the front. So good.
All right.
Oh my G.
Oh my God. Let's take a selfie. Hold on.
Dragon cube self.
Out the window, you see breaking the glass. You see 2 glass orbs fly out to the feet at 2 of the black guards. They each roll a dexterity saving throw.
Bomb things that we made?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
the gnomes. One passes his dexterity save, the other one doesn't. So he's gonna take some damage. We're gonna do, we'll do that twice. Okay.
Oh my God.
So that's 10 fire damage on top of that 1 black guard. All right.
Does it look like the fire damage doesn't do what we hoped it might?
No, on them. They look.
The
like
black
they're
guard
taking
take it full?
Yeah, the black guard are taking some damage.
Awesome.
From the fire.
Feeling good about that.
All right. So, Krask is up next. He's gonna charge forward and attack you. Stu.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, no.
I
No,
mean,
he's not. No, he's not.
First of all, I feel like it might try to kill Sweeney, who's closer.
I'm 60 feet away from him.
Oh, I guess you're right.
So instead, he's going to.
Well, I'm still technically closer.
I mean, whatever. I got my shield out. I'm
Yeah.
ready to go.
You're fighting the black guard. Instead, he's going to attack the dragon that just breathes fire
Up on the
ice.
roof?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, good luck trying to reach me.
Well,
asshole.
this can actually reach 120 feet.
Fuck.
So he's going to. You see a ball of fire and energy whirl in his right hand, and he throws
Hey,
it. Yeah.
you know what?
Sure.
60 foot from me?
Huh?
60 feet from me he
Yeah.
is? Counter spell?
I
Not
have
a spell.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
counterspell
bummer.
too. Yeah.
What?
It's not a spell.
Oh, no.
Do I spend the spell slot on counter spell?
You don't.
Okay.
I would say you don't. I mean,
It's a
actually, yes, you do, because you
I-
try to
should
counter
I, should I make a check to see if I recognize whether it's a
Yeah,
spell
you
or
can make an
not?
Arcanist check.
16 plus 9.
I have a backup plan.
So this feels like this is something otherworldly. Like this isn't. He's not doing magic here. He's pulling from like a dark place, like maybe a god, to do this spell.
He only has one hand, right? Because I sizzled
Yeah, because you
off
blew
of
off the other one.
Cool.
He points it up at Izzy, and you see a fiery orb fly up and explode. Everything in a 20-foot radius.
So
which-
everyone on the roof.
Everyone on the roof.
Oh, there's nobody on the roof but me.
Well,
It's just me
Umbernacht and Izzy are up
okay.
there.
The dragons are on the roof.
Okay.
And you are.
And I am. But
The
I
three
don't
of
know
us
if
are
it-
up on
So
the roof.
Izzy,
I don't know if it hit us.
please,
hit me
we'll
or-
do Umbernacht. He fails his dexterity saving throw. If you could give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dragon stats. Oh, she doesn't look happy about that result.
I rolled a 1.
That's not,
Oh no!
that's not what you want to hear.
You
I
take
failed.
35 fire damage and 35 necrotic damage.
Oh, God.
So 70 damage.
You have to make a
Oh.
concentration check, and there's only one number that you can get that's going to get you what you need.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. I think. Let me just first check.
This guy hasn't had a chance to get into the fight yet. You guys have been hitting him from a distance, which has been pretty good.
I'm super glad.
I mean, Stu fought him earlier in
did he-
one round of combat. He dropped 84 damage on him.
Did
Yeah.
he move at all?
Huh?
From where he was? Is he moving at all? Or is he just staying where he is 60 feet from me?
He moved up a little bit and threw the ball at her.
30 feet?
So that's
20 feet?
35,
No, you took 70.
but divided by in half
Why?
because that's what I.
It's
do
just
for my-
one hit, so
for
you
my
need
Constitution.
a natty.
No, it's one source.
It's one
just
source, and
fire.
it's just that. So
Oh,
it's total
right.
70. So you need a nat 20 to keep
Yeah,
that
the
dragon
only way
form.
to-
I thought it was always damage divided by half.
Yeah, half of 70.
It's 35.
35.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So,
Oh, yeah, dragons are pretty.
Yeah, so what is your constitution?
Modifier. Unless it's
In a saving throw, it's plus 12.
no
It's 22.
22. No,
Oh.
you're
You're
human.
not a
I'm
dragon.
easy again.
At least you're on the wall.
Oh god, I collapsed back into my human. My
And
powerful
Umbernacht took a
form.
pretty palpable. Yeah. Umbernacht's not looking too good. He lost about maybe like half his health at this point. He's pretty messed up from that hit.
Oh my god.
Okay, so up next, that's actually going to be Umbernacht. He's going to return the favor. So let's see if this guy can dodge. Because he does not. My goodness. Oh boy. He takes a huge gallon of acid right on top of Krask, and he looks pretty messed up, guys.
Crash?
No lie. Krask looks pretty.
Silence probably wouldn't stop Krask's spells,
No,
would it?
it's not a spell.
It's not a spell.
Damn. Does he look like that guy in RoboCop that gets hit by the...
Yeah, like he's like melting, like the acid is eating through. It's tough because it looks like his armor is pretty durable, so it's not eating through everything, which is why he's still alive. But he looks, I mean, he's missing an arm. He looks pretty poor.
I want to go kill him though, so bad.
All right, so up next is Sweeney. You've got 2 black guard in front of you.
I know.
And you're visible now.
I know. How far is Krask from me?
He was, I think, within 60 feet when you hit him with that big beam. So he's probably about 80 feet from you now.
I run forward 20 feet. I will take the attacks of opportunity that they give me.
All right, they will swing away.
You can shield in reaction.
Yeah, I can.
Crit.
Well, I'm not going to waste a shield on that.
Yeah.
18 damage.
All right, what about the other?
Miss.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you're 14, right?
Yeah. Unless the shield's going to get me...
The shield will get you just over.
Shield, by the way, is one of my cool new things. It is one of my spell mastery spells, which means when I cast it at its basic level, I don't spend a spell slot.
Holy
Nice.
shit. So
That's
you can do
awesome.
it forever?
Yeah, as long as I have it prepared.
Wow.
That's incredible.
That's real good.
Well, you still take 18 damage.
That's fine. That brings me down to 118.
Oh, boy. Not doing too bad.
Yeah, that's why I've been pumping my constitution every time we get a chance to change our ability scores. I'm going to move to within 60 feet of him,
Okay.
and I'm going to speak a word of intense power.
Is this power word kill?
A word that destroys anything it touches. Midichlorians.
Oh, boy.
Does he have 100 hit points or more?
He does not.
He's dead now.
Wait, does it just instantly kill him?
You utter a word of power that can compel one
This is
creature
ninth
you
level.
can see within range to die instantly. If the creature you choose has 100 hit points or fewer, he needs 101 or more, it dies. Otherwise, the spell has no effect.
He doesn't make a save or anything.
No save.
It's his 9th level spell slot.
Yep.
Wow.
Bye, wish. Hello, power word kill.
Can he parry it? No. Yeah. Yeah, he's just fucking dead. What does this look like? Power word kill.
I speak a word, and without any ceremony, he
Just drops dead.
He just drops. It's not like a weird bullshit. We adapted Deathly Hallows, and now Voldemort turns into ash. It's just, and he drops into the mud, face first, no bubbles, just into the ground.
Just out
The
cold.
bubbler's like, no bubbles.
I peer over the roof. I'm like, oh my god, I think he's dead.
No, Horace. He's standing in the window, like just like in shadow, like with the bubble wand, and he's just like, no bubbles. All right, Jesus. All right, Stu, it's your turn. You've got 2 blackguard in front of you.
I thought one of them got killed by arrows.
You were correct. You have 1 blackguard in front of you.
I'm going to tackle this asshole.
All right.
And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn around at the end of my turn to the 2 guys, the 2 blackguards who took a swipe at me. I'm going to raise my hand and do the come at me bro hand motion.
After just killing Krask?
Yeah.
Okay.
Intimidate, if you have.
Would you like to roll an intimidation check?
You know what?
I think that'd be pretty
You
cool.
can roll it with advantage.
Because you just killed someone.
I won't take the natural 1. 14. You know what?
Good intimidation.
But we'll see.
They take it, but they're still probably gonna fight you.
That's fair. That's totally brutally fair.
You guys scared off a whole army.
Hey man, this is still fine.
All right.
All right, Stu, what are you
I'm
doing?
going to try to grapple him. 23 is my athletics check.
Oh, okay. You do.
Okay. I grab him, and then I'm going to shove him onto the ground.
Okay.
So that's going to be another...
Check.
yeah.
Well, he got pretty low. So 13?
I rolled a 3, but I get plus 18 to my athletics.
Jesus. Yeah, he's down the ground.
So, all right,
Unless you roll a natural 1.
I grab him, I shove him to the ground. I'm going to use my action surge now.
Oh, okay.
Because I got some fighter levels.
Nice.
And I am just going to swing at him with my laser sword. He's on the ground now, so I have advantage.
Yeah, you have
on him.
advantage.
Yeah.
Hack away.
18, is that going to hit?
That is. It just hits.
Yes, okay. Let's see if my other attack hits before I roll damage. Yes, that'll hit. So both hit, so that's going to be 10 radiant damage and 8 radiant damage.
So 18?
Yeah,
Okay. Still pretty good.
yeah. Rolled real low
Still
on those
alive?
damage. Yeah.
He's still alive.
He's also still prone on the ground, and I'm
He's looking
standing
pretty
over
worse.
him.
He's on the ground?
Yeah, I made him prone.
Swing it
Which
away.
I suppose will make
Are
it
you on
hard-
top of him?
Yeah, I'm right over him, yeah.
He's going to swing up at you. He has disadvantage.
Yeah.
That one missed,
He's also
that one.
he's
He
also
did
still
hit.
technically grappled by me.
Okay.
Oh, God. He missed with all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those all missed with the disadvantage. Yeah. Just swinging wildly at you. He can't get you. The other two Black Knights, the Blackguard, are going to charge up at Sweeney. First one is going to swing. He can see you now. 2 miss, actually. But 1 hit, so that's 9 damage.
What was the hit?
The 5 wouldn't get you over.
Okay, cool.
I'll keep that in mind for these.
Yeah.
2 miss. These would definitely... the 5's not going to help. It's
Okay,
like
that's fine.
26 each.
So how much damage total?
So that's a total of 27 damage to you.
Okay.
Out of the tent, you see Velga stumble out. Just barely has like kind of her wits about her, but she's just kind of stumbled out at this point. She's looking around, not really doing much of anything. Horace, it's your turn.
So how close is everybody to me? Like, I know that I could probably hit an arrow that Blackguard in front of
On Stu on the ground.
on Stu.
I would say you're gonna need disadvantage because
It's prone now, so like officially, if he's prone,
he's
it's
prone. You have
disadvantage.
advantage, but you have
No, I don't think it's
Not for ranged
ranged
weapons.
attacks.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
correct.
it'd be, you have disadvantage.
Yeah, you just had
Okay.
disadvantage to shoot
I
it
thought
down.
I'd be able to kill him. That's why I knocked him prone because
Okay.
I know the arrows are going to be
And
less
then
useful.
how
against him.
far away are the two that are with
About
Sweeney?
100 feet for the other two that are fighting Sweeney. Yeah.
And how high up on the roof am I?
You're about, I would say about 30 feet up.
30 feet up.
Yeah, like 15 and 15. Two big floors.
Okay. I don't have a ring of featherfall, do I?
No, that's
What do I
Izzy.
do?
Okay. You can turn into a bird, dude.
I don't know. I just got the ring.
Okay. I'm going to use all 4 of my moondrop feathers. I'm just kidding. I've had those for a long time.
Season 5.
I'm going to throw them to the wind. How about this? I'm going to run over to Umbernocht and say, take me to Sweeney.
Okay.
And jump on his back.
Perfect. So you jump on his back and he readies to fly you there. Do you want to ready an action when you get there?
Yeah, I want to jump off of...
And attack one of them?
and attack with them
Okay.
with Doris.
That sounds good. All right, Izzy, it's your turn.
How far away is the Blackguard
That's fighting with Stu?
Yeah.
He's 30 feet down and
Okay.
about 20 feet up, so about 50 feet. 40 feet in a diagonal angle.
feather fall down to the ground?
Okay.
And I'm going to do... They're so close. I'm going to do Thorn Whip.
I don't mean to be rude, but you can only cast one spell per turn.
Feather falls out of a
right?
ring. It's
It's
not.
Oh, it's a ring.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
ring, yeah.
Yeah, I have the Ring of
So
Air.
whip him.
Never
and also,
mind.
I don't think reactions are in the same
I guess you're right.
limitation
Yeah.
as that.
That's true. Whip him with the ring. Sorry,
Whip him.
whip him with the thorn whip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use my cantrip. Yeah, so I'll do a Thorn Whip. So I rolled a 15 spell melee attack. Does
Okay.
that hit?
The Blackguard?
Yeah.
Will not. He's not high enough. The
Now we
AC is a
have
little
a-
bit too high.
Thorn Garden in the front.
Oh, nice.
Very
Some nice thorns cropping up out of the ground.
There we go.
All right.
Useless.
So it's Umbernock's turn. Umbernock's going to fly you out, Horace, to where Sweeney is, and you can use your readied action to jump off and Superman style fly down to attack one of these Blackguard.
Okay. Do I
So-
need to... is he low enough that I don't get a damage, or should I take some damage?
Do an athletics check for me, just to do like kind of a cool tumble and attack.
Yeah, I got like a 30.
Oh yeah, you're golden. So you draw Doris and jump down, and there's one that's a little bit weaker than the other.
Yeah, I'll hit that one, and
Okay.
that's a crit.
Oh boy.
One crit. That's 4 plus 9. And then the other one is 4 plus 9.
26.
Yeah, 26 so far. And then 31, 40.
Oh boy. So one of them is looking real bad.
Yeah,
The weaker one that you attacked. Okay, awesome.
the end.
And that's it. So that was Umbernocked with your readied. Sweeney, it's your turn. Horace right next to you and 2 Blackguard in front of you. One pretty weak.
Cone of gold.
Yeah.
Is that going to hit both?
It's gonna hit both.
All right.
It's a 60-foot cone.
Won't it hit Horace?
I'd let you hit both of them without hitting Horace.
Cool.
Because if you're standing, if Horace is standing right next to you and the 2 are in front of you, you can just lean back and hit them both with a nice cone. I'm not going to make you math this out for radius and angles.
How heavy is his coins in his pocket?
Yeah, that's actually crucial for this deck save.
Constitution saving throws.
Okay, not bad at that. Yeah, they are. 16. That's a fail. I know for sure.
38 cold damage.
Well, finish one of them.
Yeah, he's frozen solid, and then he Shatters.
Jeez, a lot of frozen people this fight.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, they brought the fire.
Stu, it's your turn. You got a guy on the ground. He looks pretty beat up.
Actually, I'm just gonna leave him frozen solid, and then we'll shatter him later.
Okay.
I'll shatter you later.
He can go in the petting zoo.
All right. I'm going to infuse my weapon with blinding smite, which I didn't get a chance to use the other time, but I'm going to get to use it this time.
Sounds good.
And also, just for the hell of it, because I have these superiority dice that are just like,
Oh yeah, fighter levels.
yeah, I got these superiority dice doing nothing. I'm going to do the one where I add a d8 to my attack roll just to make sure I frickin' hit this guy.
Perfect.
Yeah, and I have advantage. Okay, so 20 plus 12, so that's 22.
Yeah, you're good. You hit that guy.
Okay,
for
cool.
sure.
Okay, so that's 17 radiant damage.
Nice.
And then a spell I learned from a real paladin, Blinding Smite. He takes an extra 3d8 radiant damage,
Jeebus.
14 extra radiant damage, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw or be blinded for a minute.
Okay. He fails his Constitution saving throw, so he is blinded, and he is like on death's door at this point.
All right, now I'm going to attack him with my second attack.
Oh, okay.
Advantage.
Dead. He's so dead.
He's just like, ah!
I've got a million advantages on him, but I just want to make like whatever.
Do it.
Okay, I hit him. 14 radiant damage.
He is dead. Finish him.
I've just got him held down with like my right hand, and he's like flailing at me, and I'm just and I'm just swinging my sword down over and over and over again, and
Jeez.
it's like even after he's dead, I'm just swinging it down, and there's just sort of like
Anti-paladin sushi.
yeah,
Chop, 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 chop.
sort of a salsa situation
Yeah.
by the time
my
I'm done.
Goodness. Yeah, he's super dead.
Yeah,
My goodness. All right.
I probably didn't need to use that spell, but whatevs.
What else are you gonna use it for?
Exactly,
So-
we're at the end.
The one remaining black guard is going to attack you. Actually, he's going to put one swing on you, Horace, and two on Sweeney.
That's fair.
On Sweeney, he hits with both, and Horace,
Does he beat 19 on
Ooh, no, one of them he doesn't.
those? Shield.
All right, Horace, he misses you as well, so he damages you for 9 damage, Sweeney, and that's it for the black guard. Horace, it's your turn.
Okay.
So you had that ready to action.
Okay, here comes some swingies. My lowest is 15.
Okay,
That doesn't hit.
that doesn't hit.
Okay. Next lowest is 19. Does that hit?
Hits.
Okay, so 27.
Oh boy. Okay, still alive,
Still standing.
but probably not for long. He was the one that hadn't taken the most damage. He was
Okay.
like fully before you got there. He was like
Okay.
at full health. All right. So Izzy, it's your turn.
How far away is Sweeney and Horace?
From
me.
about 100 feet.
Oh, God. It's taking forever.
Oh wait, you're on the ground now, so 80
Yeah.
feet.
Okay.
Do you have any ranged stuff you want to throw?
No, I threw all of that away and sold it so I could buy my cool mithril armor. Remember?
I meant spells.
Oh, right. What?
Like a classic moonbeam?
Oh, yeah. Let's push that up to a 6, too.
What's the range? Is Moonbeam like 100 feet?
120 feet. Yeah.
120. Okay. Yeah.
Dial it up.
Push it
Go
to 6.
for a moon spiral heart attack on it.
Okay, what is it? I haven't used this one in a while either. Whatever it is needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Here we go. 17.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
All right, so I'm sorry, I have to read this.
These days they
We
need to
can cut
beat
this.
like 19 or 20
Yeah.
to stay
Damage
alive.
is for each slot above 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh boy.
70, 10. That's lame. 28. 28 radiant damage.
So a beam from the heavens just splits down and hits this guy. His armor begins to melt and crack and bend under the weight and pressure of the moonbeam. Finish him.
Oh, I love it when people die from moonbeam.
Refresh.
Oh shit, I could have pushed that up to an 8 or 7 still. Okay.
It's fine.
So it seems like light is just emanating from within him and his skin is cracking open like dry desert and he just erupts into pale, cool light.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And he is gone. And that is the last remaining black guard. You guys are standing amongst a rain, mud-soaked battlefield.
Just covered in blood.
Yeah, pretty much. Just messed up that last dude.
Well, also a lot of my own.
And there are just dead soldiers everywhere.
Where is what's her name?
Velga?
Yeah,
She's wandering around. Just around the tent.
We left her in the tent, so she should be either.
She's wandering
She-
around.
She came out of the tent, but she's kind of wandering around aimlessly.
I walk over to her.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cone of Cold on her.
Oh boy.
She's not really hurting anybody.
So, we could take her prisoner and get
I was-
information from her.
I was thinking about taking her prisoner.
You're just gonna cold blast
Sweetie,
her?
what do you-
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh God,
17.
we are the bad guys.
Yeah, did you not know that?
I'm not.
I've known that for a long time.
There's a reason Stu's not crazy about you guys. But
We get shit done, though. We just took on an army.
so what is this about apologizing with the ends justify the means again?
I took
35 cold damage.
absolutely no damage.
I mean, she's still alive.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna cast Fireball on her.
Oh God.
Well, she's gonna swing at you.
Okay, that's fine. She doesn't know anything.
Sweeney, she's defenseless. You already took her
We don't
mind.
let people live anymore. Did we not learn our lesson?
This is true.
One of those will hit you.
Shield?
Not enough.
I want to try to grab Sweeney.
10 bludgeoning damage.
That's fine. I'll take it.
It is part of our code, though. We don't let people live because then they just come back with bigger armies.
In 31 days, she could be a real problem.
Yep. And what are we going to do? Convince her to not kill a god? When
We could figure out what's going on with god butchers and
Oh, trust me, we're the Velvet League. They will find us eventually.
Oh wait, she's got a fire god.
They will.
So I won't do fire. I'll do lightning bolt.
Okay.
So dexterity saving.
It's like we're just like magnets. To
Nope. That's a fail.
all the shit.
it's almost like there has to be something that happens every time you get together. So
just it.
the adventure will find you
Hey, we were having a really
26?
cool time until
I showed up, I guess.
yeah, it's when guests show up. It seems to be
When
our
the people
worlds
enter
are all
your
thrown
lives.
into- yeah, that's why we don't like to meet.
She's
new
still
people.
alive. She's gonna swing at you again.
Okay.
One of those you would be able to stop with shield.
Okay.
So you do. So it's you just this is a truly troubling scene.
That's
of
why I'm going to try to stop him.
bloodlust.
I'm
Of
gonna say,
you're in the rain and mud. It's dark. There's lightning, and you're just cracking lightning and cold into this poor enfeebled woman as she's swinging wildly at you.
At this point, Stu can probably reach me.
All right, I'm going to make an athletics check to tackle you.
Awesome. There's only
I
one
doubt-
number you can roll that I'll beat. Oh shit! I didn't roll garbage.
No, there's no way.
I rolled an 18 plus 18.
I rolled an 18 plus 0.
Good try.
Get tackled into the mud.
Unless you roll a natural 20, there's no
There's
way
nothing
you're
I can
gonna.
do
He
against
rolled
Stu.
a 1.
All right, I tackle you, and I just...
Oh, can I use my illusory self?
No.
Oh wait, I can't because it
Stop
hasn't been a
Didn't
short
you
rest
already
yet.
You
use
get
it?
tackled
Yeah.
into the bloody mud.
I don't get tackled. I don't get that.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if you used it, but you
No,
already used it
I
up.
literally can't. So
So you get tackled into the mud by
Yeah,
And I
Stu
just yelling,
Wellington.
stop!
Sweeney, we could take her prisoner.
Yeah.
Sweeney,
We have the facilities here to do so.
we'll tie up her hands. We'll gag her.
I'm gonna lightning
We'll
bolt her again
strip
from the
her
ground.
naked.
No,
I
Sweeney,
cast
no.
silence.
I cast counterspell.
I cast silence.
Silence. What is that?
He's trying to counterspell your silence, so technically he can counterspell it before you silence him.
So what is the
What's the level of
spell level?
silence?
Silence is only level 2, so it's
So it's
countered
just counterspell.
immediately.
Cool, and then I use my lightning bolt.
Okay, well then I, as a bonus action, attack when I cast silence.
That's fine.
Oh boy, what a dark end to this adventure.
I'm just kind of standing over them in the mud going, God damn.
I have to
These
do
two
whole
fighting
person?
as he's trying to murder this woman.
30 lightning damage,
Okay.
and then I assume I'm gonna take
23 to hit.
Yep.
She's gonna try to attack you again. She hits you with 1, and
She
a
has a-
shield will not protect you.
She has advantage on that because I'm pinned on the ground now.
Oh, cool. Do I crit? Nope. She hits you once, so you're gonna take 10 more damage.
Cool.
She's hitting you with that big metal, the colander.
The colander
The
thing?
incense holder.
I
How,
hit,
how much damage was it?
It was 10.
10 from her.
and I hit you for 17 radiant damage, and I yell at you to stop.
60 minus 15, 45.
and I cast silence when it comes around to my turn because my stab is when I cast silence. Whenever I cast a spell, I can make a bonus action to attack.
Yep.
Oh,
So I cast silence again, and you could try to counterspell.
I use my last level 4 spell to counterspell.
I cast hold person on both of them, level 3.
Oh, goodness.
Wisdom saving throws?
Yep, go ahead. Beat
Okay.
a 16.
Ooh, that's a 2 on the die. That's a +7, so I can get a 9.
17.
16.
Okay.
Wait, no, hold on a second. Your DC is like 18.
Oh, my DC is 19.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
there's no way that.
I was
yeah.
like, hold on a second. No. Your DC is like crazy high.
19, yeah.
Okay.
So we are frozen in
We're
place.
paralyzed.
You were
And she's
paralyzed.
still... hang on, can you get that woman too?
She is also going to swing at Sweeney again. Now with advantage.
Can I try to
She-
get between her and Sweeney?
You can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
hold
Break
her.
it up, break it up, break
I'll
it up.
hold
break
her.
it up.
I'll hold her back.
So she's like messed up. Like from the cold, like part of her clothes are frozen.
I'm
There's
gonna
like
call for
lightning
bronze-
blast holes in her armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna call for the bronze keepers. Keepers!
And they come out the door, a few checking the perimeter. You see like bobbins and like a few of the others like still spinning, like one of these glass, like the flaming baubles in their hands. And they come out and secure her and,
Yeah.
and handcuff her and tie her up and take her inside.
Take off all of her clothes, gag her,
right
tie
one.
up her fingers.
Now,
What?
I don't think it was a sex thing.
It's not a
No.
sex thing.
I know. But it's just, I just love how that's the first thing out of your mouth.
Well, because
Not
she
taken.
could have magic shit on
That's
her.
true.
Gotta get all her magic shit off.
Yeah.
Gotta get that magic shit.
And throw her in one of the cells with a gold keeper watching.
Okay. So they do that. They take her in and lock her up.
And I'll give her a blanket or like
Yeah,
a
they
shit.
like after
She's not
that.
butt naked.
So they strip her of any of like her belongings, but they put her in like
Yeah,
what essentially would be
prisoner
prisoner clothing.
How long are we paralyzed?
we make saves every round,
Oh, okay.
So 6 seconds go by.
but I don't think I'm gonna get.
I rolled a
minute.
17.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 19.
Oh,
That
Hasn't
busts
been-
me out.
Hasn't been a minute
Well, it's every 6 seconds, isn't it?
Yeah, it's every 6 seconds.
Okay.
at the end of its
So as they're
turn.
dragging him in, so you bust out, so you
Yeah.
can still hold Sweeney to the ground.
Eventually, I made mine, but like 3 turns.
They're
later.
gonna drag
Yeah.
her inside at this point.
No, she's long gone.
Yeah.
And Stu broke out of his before I did.
Yeah.
Are you done? Both of you? Are we good? Because I got a hero's feast.
Well,
Inside
he's
for
not.
everyone.
As long as he's not murdering somebody in cold blood, I'm fine.
Sweeney will put her to death based on the laws of the land.
It would be helpful to figure out if there are more of them.
Yeah.
Because Shark God said
Yeah.
a bunch of gods are being killed, and I don't think we can handle that. We should tell Shark God that we won.
Yeah, let's do that.
That'd be really cool. We should all go and meet him. Wait till you see him. He's like he can make coral grow up a wall.
So now I'm glaring at Sweeney. I've got this bad thing with Izzy still going on, though. I think maybe we survived this battle. Maybe there's some slight, and I'm just like, hey, Horace, good stuff out there, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you too, Izzy. Is
Thanks.
nice
You
dragoning.
gonna be okay, Sweeney?
I just sort of stand up. My face is covered in blood.
You okay, Sweeney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be? I start walking back to the castle.
So you guys walk back to the castle. You guys make your way back inside the estate, setting people up. You see that like there's actually quite a few wounded gnomes, and you see like actually quite a few of the one of the gold keeper is actually on the ground, like holding his side and bandaged up. Apparently during the fight they recount for you that a flank some of the army, again, who are holding the perimeter, attacked hard on the east side and pushed heavily when you guys made your move out, and managed to like break through a wall, and managed to actually do some significant damage. One of the gold keepers was overwhelmed and was almost killed.
Were there any casualties? Any of my kids hurt?
No, your kids were fine.
Okay.
So you guys did a good enough job. Like, so with this, I was kind of gauging kind of what you guys would do tactically and where, depending on how well you did, would depend on who survived. You guys did significantly well because you had 2 dragons and just took the fight straight to them. But they did manage to break through the east side and almost mortally wound one of the gold keepers, and would have overwhelmed if it wasn't for this strange device that was dropped in the room and sucked up homemade device. It looked like it was made very quickly. You guys see like one of the kids is holding it. It looks like this strange arcane device that was like made very rashly, and you see the kids tell you that it was because of, and they point to, and you see a one-armed woman standing against the wall, breathing heavily, and it's the second.
Holy crap! It's the second.
Yeah, if it isn't my
Hey, girl, long time no see.
ex-girlfriend. I dated her too.
Oh.
Hello, Stu, and Velvet League. Horace, it's good to see you again. Izzy as well.
It is
Good to
lit.
see you too. I'm gonna go give that goalkeeper a potion, by the way.
Please do. He had one hell of a fight in him.
Okay. Yeah, I take my potion and I put it to his lips.
Thanks for your help here.
No problem. Sorry.
What are you doing in town, second?
I think it's time to put all cards on the table. I've been speaking to Sweeney over the last month to, well...
Cool. We can go into the card table room. and do
Sure.
that. Okay, let's go.
So she steps into the card table room?
Yeah, we have one of those. Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Is this a conversation I'm part of?
Yeah, we all have to go. in the
You can be in there.
Okay.
We can all fit in.
Can I actually go check on the Yelga?
Yeah, of
Yeah?
course.
Okay. I'm gonna leave you guys to this, and I'm gonna go check on Yelga.
Okay, so you go and check on Velga.
Yeah, Velga, that's her name.
She's locked up. She's kind of just mumbling to herself. She can't speak with the intelligence level she's at. So.
I'm gonna actually take her to the vault, and I'm gonna
Okay.
have the goalkeeper put her in one of like safe vaults.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say Sweeney doesn't come past this point. You hear me?
The goalkeeper nods and...
Tell him to come to me if he wants to go into the vault.
Okay.
And then I go back. I'll head back. But you guys can have your conversation while I'm
Yeah.
done.
So
Okay.
the goalkeeper locks the vault and closes it, and Velga is put in one of the cells inside
Yeah.
the vault securely. Actually, one of the goalkeepers goes down. People are never allowed to stay in the vault unless they are like family. So a goalkeeper will be on watch inside the vault
Okay.
at all times,
Okay.
and the other one stays outside. So the rest of you are brought into the card room, and essentially the second lays out. She explains, kind of catches you up a little bit on what she's told Sweeney, which is there's something in the ethereal plane
Okay.
that she needs to acquire,
Okay.
and that we need to get our hands on.
Is it a god? Is it a god child? Because we got one of those.
No,
Oh, okay.
Good share, Stu. Good share.
this is nothing to do with a godchild. This is everything to do with... So... These incursions, the gods, it's certainly a tragedy, but it is an overall a distraction. An elaborate one, but as these things are spilling into different dimensions, there is something else moving against all of them. There is... I told you of my organization. You've met the first before. It was that unit of hobgoblins that you killed, and then one came back, and again, sorry about that, Sweeney. I'm the second. There was a third.
Oh.
There's always the third. And... Well, and as she says that, I'd like you all to make perception checks for me.
This organization does a great job.
I'm probably not in the room yet.
Yeah. So you're still...
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
23.
Sweeney?
Also 23.
Okay. So...
The people who matter maybe understand.
So Sweeney and Izzy, you guys are talking in this card room, and you hear, people in the other rooms are like, people are bandaging people up, like the kids are running around and stuff like that and yelling. You suddenly hear all of that stop. You don't hear any noise outside of the room. And the third has removed himself from our organization and has been acting against our interests. He's planning something, and I've been trying to get intel on exactly what that is for quite a while now, and there is one piece that can give me that information, and it's in the ethereal plane, and we need to get it. And she notices something as well. I need everyone to get out of here right now. Get everyone you can and get them out of here immediately, right now.
The estate? The whole estate?
Right now.
What?
You need to leave right now.
Let's go.
So as you guys make your way out of the card room, Horace, you're coming back from the jail cell. You step out into the main dining area, and everyone is frozen in place. They're motionless.
What the fuck?
They're standing there, just frozen in place.
Am I unfrozen? Or
Were you standing out? You were in the card room.
I was in the card room, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
You
we're
guys are
fine.
running out.
Is Horace frozen?
Horace, no, you're stepping out and walking into the room as well.
Oh.
You're not frozen. So you guys are stepping out. What do you guys do when you see this? By the way, you see all the kids are just frozen in place. Some are smiling. Some are just staring off.
I mean,
Tech magic?
I try to cast Dispel Magic. I know it probably won't work, and I probably don't even need to roll for that, but that's the first thing that
You
Stu
do
does
Dispel
is that.
Magic, nothing happens.
Fuck!
Do a quick perception check for me. All of you.
19.
9.
9.
Stu?
22.
Okay. Sweeney and Horace, you don't notice anything, but Izzy and Stu, you're looking over the room and like you're going up to check some of the kids and the people who are frozen, and you see when you get close that they're motionless, but their eyes are moving around, are darting around the room looking frantically, but their body isn't moving.
Okay.
Suddenly, you feel it in your arms and your legs. They're not responding anymore. You are frozen in place. All of you.
Oh my god.
Sweeney, Izzy, Horace, and Stu are motionless. You can't move your muscles. The commands you send to your fingers and your arms like you would every day, nothing's happening. This doesn't feel magical. This feels physical? It's strange. You've never felt anything like this before. The room is quiet. The second, on the other hand, is moving. She's still moving, but she looks panicked. She's going up and shaking you. She's staring around looking for anything. And you see, gathering in the room in front of you, you see, Gormo is there. You see Bobbins is there. You see a few of the gnomes are tending a few people. You see gold keepers. One is still bleeding out onto the floor, the one that they were tending to, but motionless. The front door opens. In steps a single figure. Rain still raining outside. This figure walks into the room. I'd like Sweeney, Izzy, and Horace to each roll just a straight intelligence check for me.
9.
9.
Sweeney?
22.
Oh, okay. So, Izzy and Horace, some of what this figure is wearing looks familiar, but Sweeney, this reminds you of something. You're in Izzy's hometown. You were in this strange building with columns. There was these people dressed in robes and almost monk-like attire, tight wraps around their body. And it reminds you of this figure, because this figure is dressed very simply, in tight robes, almost what remind you of what maybe a monk or somebody that studies under a discipline like that would wear. But they are white and black wrapped around the figure's entire body, with a hood going up above this figure's head. The strange thing is the figure's face is just a porcelain human face covering the entirety of it, and it looks like it's almost meant to mimic the appearance of a person's face. But everything else of this figure's body is completely covered from head to toe, with strange wrappings around the left and right arms, all the way up and down the body. The second is screaming at this figure, yelling at it indiscernibly. She yells, "Get out of here, leave them alone, you don't want them," just yelling at him. And he walks in and stops in front of all of you and looks around comfortably. Looks like he's not really he feels like he's not really in any sort of danger at this point. Well, here you all are. The Velvet League. Very nice. Now, which one is it? Oh, there you are, and walks right up to you, Sweeney. You're that wizard Sweeney, aren't you? Okay. Very nice. You seem to be in one piece. That's very interesting. At this point, you should be all over the place. That must mean looks over the second. Some kind of holy intervention? That's odd. Very interesting. Who around you has been providing holy intervention? That's so strange. I'll figure it out, though. Well, this has been nice to meet all of you finally. But, and as he's talking, you hear the second say a few words, again, yelling, going up and trying to push against him. He pushes her back. And she yells words like, Vect, get away from them. Vect, leave them alone. They don't mean anything, they don't know anything, and she's yelling at him. And, by the way, I'd like all of you to make a perception check for me about this figure.
5.
6.
22.
14.
Okay. You don't really notice with the 14, but Stu, you do. When this figure is talking, and it sounds like a male voice, you can see when he's speaking, his Adam's apple isn't moving. Neither is his jaw when he's talking, but you can hear him clearly, almost like he's standing right in front of you. But that's it. And again, the second goes to swing at him, and in almost a blur of motion, you see him deflect her attack and send her backwards. Again, everyone more or less feeling powerless in this room. Also, Stu, with your roll, you see in the corner, you see Gormo standing there. You see red hot, like passing over his face, like he's getting angry. Mm-hmm. You see veins pulsing on his face and on his neck. But that's it. Again, everyone still motionless. I have to say, and listen, I don't want to cut anybody off here, and he waves his hand, and you feel the throat muscles soften in your throats, all of you. I don't want this to be a one-way conversation, especially not for your last one. Does anyone have any questions?
Fuck you.
All right. Very passionate. I like that. Anyone else?
One piece.
Sure.
You were expecting something different.
Yes, See, it should have worked, but clearly there was some sort of...
Holy intervention.
I'm going to have to adjust for that, clearly.
So what were you...
That's really weird.
What were you trying to do?
Yeah.
Well, it should have blown you up or turned you into a plant or something. It's been different every time, but yet here you are.
Who are you?
Oh.
Just leave the kids alone.
Oh, we'll figure that out.
Am I sick?
Well, you should be, but clearly you're not, so we'll figure that out.
Sure.
I have to say, I am excited because I don't get to do these in person often. Come up and kill one of you little creatures in person, so this is very enjoyable for me, I have to say.
I'm sure this must be a real watershed moment.
You're a coward.
I'm no coward. Come on. I've done a lot of work out there. You see all of that? Those poor little dead bastards out there in the front of this estate? I made that happen. That takes a lot of effort, I gotta tell you. And
you have other people fight for you? That's the definition of a coward.
That's enough from you, and he waves his hand and closes up your vocal cords.
Are you the fire guy that they were worshipping?
Fire? You mean Suitor?
Sure. Wait.
No, I'm not that. But I'm sure he'll be dead shortly. They all are.
So you're the guy who's killing the gods?
Oh, I'm helping them along,
Sure.
Open up a few doors, and neighbors, they just don't get along. You let them get the opportunity to fight amongst themselves, and here we are. And Horace, right? What am I saying? I've been following all of you very closely.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, the second has done a very good job, and Noreen, I must say, sorry, the old habits. She's done an excellent job of keeping you all off of my radar, which, by the way, the Moondrop Lily is very clever. He goes up and points to you, Izzy. You've been planning them around. It's a little bit past the point at this stage, and most of the world is without, but it's nice that you've all built yourselves a little cave here, a little comforting place to live out the rest of your days. It's nice to see the Velvet League in just one little comfortable spot. And Horace, right? You killed Farah, and I gotta say, That was a real bummer for me because I spent a lot of time on her. Now, yes, Slotty, very stupid. They take a long time to get all the way there, but she was showing the most promise. So it's unfortunate that had to happen, but hey, we are where we are, right? And you know what? You're very strong. I can tell from all of your muscles. Do you think you could take me on? Look at me. And he kind of very playfully throws his hands in front of his person. Do you think you could take a shot here? You know what? Take a shot at me. And he waves his hand, and you feel all of your muscles return under your control. Come on. Grab your sword. Come on. Let's do this. Let's have fun. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I grab Doris.
Yep.
Doris, don't. Don't.
And I'll look at, is the second still up and walking?
She's up and walking. She's waving her hand to almost as if to say you need to run. You need to get out of here.
Horace,
Don't do this.
Horace,
Yes.
discretion is the better part of valor.
Oh, don't listen to him. Come on. You're a great, proud warrior. Look at those muscles. Come on. Give me your best.
Okay. And then I swing.
Okay. Do you do all three of your attacks?
Yeah.
Okay. You are going to be rolling with disadvantage.
Okay.
You're feeling, as you swing, you feel your muscles stiffen as you're swinging at him.
Coward.
First attack is 24. I rolled 2 11s.
You miss.
Okay. Next attack is... That's a miss because I got a 6 on that second roll. And the next one actually is a 29.
That's your lowest?
Yeah, that's the lowest.
So you swing your first attack, and he kind of lightly steps out of the way. You swing your second attack, and it hits the ground. It misses completely, and he laughs a bit at this second attack. And with that distraction, you get a third attack in there and drag the blade up and cut across his arm. And blood drips out of his left arm and onto the floor. And you get him. You cut him. How much damage do you do?
13 damage.
Okay. In a blur of motion, his hand is at your throat. Your body is limp, and he drags you back against the wall and slams you into the wall. That was very impressive. Now, I'm going to reenact how things went on the other end in that last fight with Farah. You ready? He pulls his left hand back and drags it into your stomach, essentially, with one quick punch. You take 40 bludgeoning damage to your stomach.
Okay.
He pulls his right hand back and punches you into the chest. You take 50 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
What is your health at this point?
2 life.
Oh my god.
I'm only at 2 health.
So at this point, your bones in your chest and your stomach have been caved in. And...
Masculine wound.
Is it just verbal?
No.
And he sees you're on death's door at this point. And I have to say, and I must say this, I was having a real tough time nailing down where you guys were, but you rang that bell. It's tough to miss people these days, but when you twist and bend and crack reality like you did, and he looks back at you, Sweeney, when you threw that wish out there, that's like ringing a big old bell. I knew exactly where you were. And I'm guessing from the lack of communication we've had so far and the fact that I haven't seen any kind of crazy shenanigans, you lost your ability to do that again, didn't you?
Vect, who are we to you?
Well, you've been a bit of a bother, I'm going to be quite honest. This is taking a little bit longer than it should. And
well,
again...
You can't make an apocalypse without breaking a few eggs.
Very true.
But I'll tell you what, Vect. If I can call you that. I'm going to, regardless.
Please.
Sure. The second.
Mm-hmm.
She's an enemy of yours. Right?
I don't know. Noreen, what do you think? Are we still enemies? And she says, fuck you. Yeah, I think we're not on the best of terms.
That's a real bummer. I'll tell you what, though. She's not on the best of terms with us either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a satisfying end to this sentence.
Okay.
Wait.
What's up?
Can I blink? Can I blink my eyes?
You cannot.
Damn it.
He only released your vocal cords.
Okay, go on. Sorry. Go on.
I mean, I was gonna maybe offer some sort of trade, but I don't know that I'm the type of person to do that. I don't know that I'm not. I'm really not sure about that kind of thing right today. But I'm also in absolutely no position to make any sort of offers. It seems you have us bent over a barrel.
That's how I like it. Don't worry. I'll
Weird.
get to you in just a minute.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you think? Hands? How do you want to go? Around your throat?
Me?
I'm asking, yeah.
Oh.
You're not even gonna try and fight us?
Lips around my dick,
Are
much
you,
preferred.
like, scared to fight us? Like,
Scared?
You've been following our legacy this entire time.
Oh,
and
not
then-
this entire
and
time.
the
Don't give
minute
yourself
you
so much
get
credit.
in proximity with us, you're just gonna cop out by freezing and choking us?
Yeah,
Do
and
you
I-
think I got where I was by leaving even an inch of an
Wow.
opportunity for you to do
I don't
anything?
know. It just seems like you're scared.
Hey, as a fighter, this is kind of weird, but I have this survivor ability where I get 10 hit points
If you go below 0?
No.
At the top of each of his
at the top
turns.
of every round.
Yeah, so you can have, I would say after this conversation, like 20 more hit points. So you're like
Okay.
21.
Okay.
22.
Because it's every 6 seconds.
Yeah. So you're just getting like, your
Yeah.
just bodies like re-knitting together.
You're like Wolverine.
So,
Well, it can only go up to half your hit points, right?
yeah,
Or-
but half my hit points is like 86.
no, that's still a lot. Yeah,
And
well, it's
that's-
because you're just that hardcore.
Yeah.
And that's that conversation that we just had.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're back
Yeah,
up to like
so
probably like,
I'm at 92 hit points.
whoa, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I get plus 10.
was-
Every
Wait, hold
6
on a
seconds.
second. What is this called, this ability?
It's called Survivor.
And is it just like part of like your,
Yeah, it's like I'm just that badass. I've just
It's what
regained-
champions get.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's what champions get.
So while you guys are having this conversation, Vec turns back to you and squeezes his fist, and you see blood start to pool out of your eyes and your ears.
I can't see my own eyes.
Yeah, you can, but the others you do, and you take 50 points of
Oh,
damage.
okay. Okay.
He can sense when,
When I'm healing.
potentially.
Okay.
Vect,
Yeah.
who are you to us?
Well, I'm the cleaner. I'm here to clean things up. This would have been done months ago, but you just dropped right off of my radar, and here you are. So, again, I don't like to leave things to chance. What do you
Sure.
think I was going to do? Let you fight me at your full strength? What does this look like?
Like a fair fight. Yeah, why would you want to do that if you weren't a,
A
pussy?
fair fight. Magic users talking about fair fight.
Listen, Vect. I think there is something that we can talk about.
Oh, really? And he steps right up to you.
We know the location of a god.
Okay. Go on.
No.
Well, share me the location of the god.
No. I'd rather not do that.
He punches his hand into your stomach, dealing 40 damage.
I'm at 5. I was just trying to say that there's a
Where is he exactly?
god that we know where it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Would you like to share that with me?
And if you kill us, you'll never know.
Never know.
Oh no, I'll never know where he is. And he touches his fingers to your head. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Wisdom?
Yes.
13.
So it feels like a giant metal pole is shoved into the top of your head, and a pole is just shoved deep into your brain, if that's even possible. Sharply, painfully, no damage, but digs deep and burrows into your mind and pulls out the images of the boy being put into that mansion of yours. And pulls himself back out. Okay, so just gotta wait a few more hours, and I've got a nice free god on my hands. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Anyone else would like to share with the group?
Do you have somebody above you? Do you have a king? Do you have a...
No.
So you're it.
You're it. Oh, we found the big fish. Cool. All right. Well.
So
Yeah.
you're
That's it.
you are the king.
You're the guy.
Listen, I'm not here to claim any sort of kinghood, godhood, any of that kind of shenanigans. At the end of the day, that's let's just call it an old term that we can all shuffle off eventually.
So you're not working for anybody?
No.
Just doing it for funsies.
I once was, but, well, and he looks at the second half measures. So, here we are. At the end of the day, magic has its roots in gods, and if you remove them, you remove magic, and you remove your people with your little shortcuts and your, I can just pick up a magic sword and cut a mountain in half.
And
It's unearned, in my opinion.
And you're left with what?
With the next stage. Me.
Oh.
People like me. People like... and he lifts you up again with one hand against the wall. Again, you still only have your throat muscles available. Horace. I almost forgot. Just like Farah. And this time, I won't miss your heart. And I know, and he looks over to you, Izzy. I know you're all thinking, I've got reincarnation. I've got all my little magic tricks. I'll bring you back. You'll just be fine, right? No. Maybe as a vegetable. Maybe as a nice adornment piece. But when I kill someone, I kill them for good. And he pulls his fist back. And just as he's about to drive it into your chest, a axe carves across his back. He turns around in surprise, and standing there, full rage overtaken his face, red-hot anger, is Gormo. Screaming at him.
Oh my god.
And he's in a rage. And his muscles are his own. He swings again, and Vect in a moment bats the axe away and grabs him by the throat and lifts him off the ground. And he starts to squeeze his throat, and you just see Gormo's eyes roll back into his head. And you see, it looks like his eyes blink almost as something happens inside of his head, as Vect is screaming in all of your minds, and he punches his hand right through Gormo's chest.
Out the other side?
Yes. And drops him on the ground. The second rushes up and grabs Gormo as he lays there lifeless. Vect touching his back, again, more blood dripping onto the ground. The second looks like she's just beneath where this has happened, holding him. Vect wiping some of the blood off of his hands. Sorry about that. Some of you are very, very tricky. This is why these things need to be done.
I turn into an air elemental. At will.
Can you do that at will?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a wild shape.
So...
I would use both of my slots to turn into an elemental. It'd be like if I could turn into an animal, but I don't want to do that. I want to turn into an air elemental.
So you turn into an air elemental. So essentially winds whipping around your body.
Whirlwind. Each creature on the elemental space must make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Okay.
On a failure, the target takes bludgeoning damage and is flung up to 20 feet away from the elemental in a random direction.
Oh my gosh, he fails.
And is knocked prone.
Okay, so how much damage is that?
Let's roll. 11 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
You're flung 20 feet away.
Oh, nice.
You are knocked prone. And then if you've hit a wall or floor, you take an additional 1d6. 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So he's knocked prone, and you're still kind of held to the wall, but you're whipping whirlwinds off
like
of
a
you.
tornado.
Yeah, just whipping
I'm in
against.
tornado
He
mode.
stands up, and the wind is blowing against him. The second again, still huddled over the ground. You see her hands. Her one hand, it looks like cradling Gormo, and then touching something on the ground. You see winds whipping in bands against him. He's pushing back against it, and looking essentially at you and say, "You know what? You're gonna die first. I'm gonna kill you first. And then...
Can I just remind you of something really
Sure,
cool that
please.
might just happen?
Sure.
As a tornado. Keep in mind when I become things, I absorb things. We've established this in episode
Your
1.
clothes and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And also things that I carry or hold. And one of my favorite things to hold is my marshland staff.
Oh, okay.
Now, if it's within me, can at any point, while you're in a wild shape, you just project it from you?
Like shoot it out of you?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
That's a DM question.
Okay.
Like dropping it. But I'm a tornado.
So you're
So it's
saying
gonna
it'll
be
just
dropped-
like a whim band, it'll fly out of you.
Yeah.
You can if you'd like. I assume you're trying to shoot your staff at Vect?
Yes.
Sure. You could, but you do it with disadvantage.
What do I need to make?
You
That was a 16. That was a 9, so that's a 9.
It will miss. I'm assuming you're throwing it. It flies by him and hits the wall and turns into a tree.
Yep.
And just a tree explodes out of the wall and pushes him back. Just wind hitting him. He's pushing towards you, and he reaches his fist up again, grabs you by the throat through the wind. You feel him, like, shifting you back to human form. And essentially, as he goes to try to punch you, he feels something off. And he looks back, and on the floor where the second was, you see her one hand has been taking blood, his blood, and has been wiping it across the floor in a sigil form. And she touches her hand against the sigil, and you hear him say, and then pop, right out of existence. All of you, breath fills your lungs, and you collapse off the wall onto the floor. You still in your, like, half-human, but, like, partial, like, wind air elemental form, and you return all of your vocal cords to yourselves.
I start screaming, and I also run over to Gormo.
Yep.
And I'm going to I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. It's not going to do anything.
It's not going to do anything.
I don't have any resurrection or whatever, but I'm just fruitlessly trying to use my magic to just achieve nothing.
Nothing.
I drop out of air elemental form and go over and somberly to Cormo. And then I look to Horace, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, Horace.
We'll never eat sandwiches like that again.
I don't know what his stance was on coming back. Do you?
No.
No.
We should try.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if it's...
He seemed pretty... Vex seemed pretty confident that he kills people for good.
Yeah, well, he's pretty confident that he was going to kill us right here.
That's true. Yeah, we should try.
Okay, but...
It's going to take us like a day, right?
Yeah, I need a couple days.
Okay.
Gotta
We need to
prepare.
figure this out second.
We're going to figure it out.
Stu? I think it's safe to say the Kemp Estates are no longer the safe place you were hoping.
Yeah.
You need to get your kids away from us. As far away from us as you possibly can.
Can I go through you have that teleport circle, right?
Yeah, I can get you, I can get you to the Cal Sovereignty. It's half a continent away.
Okay.
Yeah, that may be safe.
I can't do it today, but...
I don't know if anywhere's safe, but it'll be safer than here, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
So, you guys rest up and tend to the wounded, and that's it. End of adventure. Thanks for listening to this week's episode, and thanks so much once again to Daniel Fernandez for joining us on the show. This is one of the longest seasons we've ever recorded, and he was not only giving up his time and energy, but he was just a blast to play with. So thank you again, Daniel. You're freaking amazing. Next week, we'll be back for the Aftermath episode for this season as we begin to discuss the design of this adventure and everything that went down in these episodes. Be sure to come back next week to join us for that. And of course, send us your questions. Go on Twitter, #Aftermath, and send us what questions you might have. I'm sure at this point you guys have quite a few questions, specifically probably about one individual, but we'll have to see. So we're going to be recording that really, really soon, so please get us your questions right away. Also, as a reminder, like I said at the top of the episode, we're going to be at Gen Con next month. That's August 18th through the 19th, the Friday and Saturday. We're going to be showcasing our new board game at Gen Con called Mortals in the First Exposure Playtest Hall. So if you want to swing by and play the game, that's great. Or if you just want to talk Friday Night Quests, we're happy to do either. So feel free to swing by and say hello. This episode included music by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. You can find the track listing and credits in the show notes. This episode also included music by Laszlo Harsanyi off the album Viking Fury via the Free Music Archive. The track list and credits are in the show notes. Photos and character art can be found in the show notes on partialarc.com. And while you're there, why not check out some of our other podcasts, including Because Comics, where Mike Christensen and I talk about the weird and wacky stories of comic books. If you have any questions about the show, you can email us at FridayNightQuests@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all under the handle Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
Yeah, I'm gonna loot the body.
So, how much experience do we get?
Well, now we have a skeleton army, so that's pretty neat.